Foliage season is now nearly here. Some areas are expecting brilliant colors. Other areas could be a lot more muted this year. AccuWeather meteorologist Paul Pastelok joins us now with that. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, you all. And yeah, we're already, I took a trip just last weekend and I was in New England, and I'm already starting to see the trees starting to lighten up. Not that dark green, that light green, and a few trees actually starting to turn a little yellow. So I think the process has already begun.
You know, Paul, I always say anywhere between October 10th to 15th seems to be peak season based on my research. What do you think? What do you think about the timing here, and where do you think we're going to be able to see the best fall foliage this year?
Well, you look at the map that we have here on the screen, the red areas are probably going to be the best viewing areas based on color. You could see the middle of the country. This area so far weather-wise has cooperated. You like to see good amount of moisture during the growing season, late spring and summer. You want less stress on the trees, and if you can avoid drought at all costs, that's the best location. And then as you get into early fall, you like to see drier conditions and also some cooler nights. And this is the area of the country we see all that happening. The only problem is we may have some wind that could knock the leaves down a little early across the north. Even New England, despite some of the dryness we saw in August, we do feel that there should be bright colors that come out. It just may be a shortened season. And if we can avoid any more tropical systems, we had 2 in North Carolina this year. If we can avoid any more down there, they should also have good viewing across the country.
Yeah, it's all about that summer moisture, that summer rainfall that leads to a great fall. You know, I live in the Chicagoland area, and last year cicadas were in. And it was the worst cicada, and so our fall was okay. New England was spectacular. What do you think is the best time to head out for a road trip?
Well, I think as you go into late September, I think this year it's a little bit earlier in the Northeast. I think you started going out late September and then travel through October. That's going to be the best time. If you remember back last year, it took a little time to get the leaves starting to turn. And even actually over the last 5 years, it's been a little later. So I think earlier actually may be the best thing in the Northeast. Out here, it's still kind of warm. We're going to still have some warm-ups from time to time. It may be a little bit later than usual for these areas in here. But again, if you look at the overall average that we look at as far as peak time, the red area is in early to mid-October. Southern areas, you're going to have to wait until you get into late October and November.
Big picture, are the temperatures warming that we're seeing, is that threatening the future of fall foliage, not just this season, but down the road?
Absolutely. What happens is that if you extend the warming season and not get those cooler nights, the cooler nights help to trap the sugars that are produced through photosynthesis, light energy changing to chemical energy. Those sugars form in the leaves, and if the warmth is still there, it confuses the trees. And that sugar goes back into the tree, and you don't get the bright colors that those sugars produce. So the warmer the climate is, the longer extent of the summer season, the less brightness that you'll see in the fall foliage in the coming seasons.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Paul. Just talking about fall makes me happy. Just talking about the leaves. I'm that crazy about them.
I'm the other school of thought. I'm with Allison on this, that I don't like the end of summer. I just want it to last.
Oh, yeah. I'm the opposite.
I love the beginning of fall primarily because what happens tomorrow night? Yes,
Football.
the NFL season returns, so I don't mind that turn to the fall.
That's
Cowboys,
fair.
Eagles
That's fair.
open up the regular season on Thursday night.